Dr. Orman has done most of the hands-on work, so I'll let her explain the basics to you. Since you're new here, you should take time to learn our safety procedures, and the sooner the better. In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Take care then. A man who understands the need for discipline will be a valuable addition here. A woman who understands the need for discipline will be a valuable addition here. Yes, I believe so. It should be available now. Just finished up an hour ago. So yes, I'm fairly certain yes. We're not violating any protocols. We're well within approved operating parameters. I checked. Safety first. Remember that. Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst. Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency. Not nearly enough, if you ask me. Just a few thousand pages, but I like to think it's a brisk read. I certainly find it so. I had some handbooks made up, but that was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you. Something wrong? Okay, fine. Relax. Oh, well, I guess it's been coming. Well, I've heard that before. I've also seen scientists get too cavalier with protocols and end up dead. It only takes one mistake, one lapse. Remember that. Look, it's not just for your sake. If you're careless, other people could get hurt. I was looking over your testing plan for the plasma pistol upgrades. I had a concern about your proposed redesign for the teleporter. Well, it's a little bit radical, to be honest. I'm not sure your proposed safety protocols are going to be sufficient. I doubt her rules were a matter of life and death. Fail to follow protocols in one of our labs, you could end up with a serious injury. Or worse. Are you referring to something in particular? Has something happened? I know, but we need to move quickly on this. Okay, let's go, Rosalind. Sean says it's time. I suppose we should get moving. Did you need something? Seriously? No, this is it. Don't worry, it's going to work. To be fair, this was before she was part of the Institute. In fact, her experience with the Brotherhood was what led her to join us. Liberty Prime was a pre-war experiment by the military. The Brotherhood found it when they moved to the Capital Wasteland. All right, good luck. I'll send word that you're on your way up. Design the power system for it. Small, but powerful enough to get the thing moving and shooting, and apparently throwing bombs. They never could get it up and running, till they got help from Dr. Lee. Now, Dr. Lee had access to everything on Liberty Prime. I mean everything. While we don't have it all written down, we've got enough. With our reactor online, once the field is down, we can throw everything we've got at them. And believe me, we will. We know what it can do, and we know how to take advantage of that. Yeah, it was successful enough that they brought it with them. You can guess, I think, who they plan on using it on next. If you've got any questions, this is where you ought to ask. If not, they're probably ready for you upstairs in the relay room, right? Sure. He'll have several hundred tons of airship crashing down on top of him. That's about it. Well, she hadn't yet joined the Institute. From what I understand, she didn't have much in the way of a choice. You make a lot of trips to the surface, right? Maybe you could help me out with something. Those blueprints you brought me were fascinating. Any chance you could find more of them? Great! They probably keep them in a safe place, like a chest or locker. I'd expect guards as well. The Brotherhood has some top-notch engineers. We stand to learn a lot from their work. The Brotherhood of Steel has developed some impressive technology, and I think we could learn some things from them. The best place to start would be to study their design schematics, assuming you can get your hands on some. Great! I'm eager to see what else we can learn. No kidding. I guess you've seen a lot of action then. Sorry to bother you then. If things open up for you, let me know. We've got a lead on a small Brotherhood salvage team. That's a good place to start. Should I take that as a yes? If you come across any more of these blueprints, let me know. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from them. Well, I definitely appreciate it. I'm sure these plans will be a great help. Probably, but it'll be well worth it. What do you say? I'm glad to hear it. Of course not. But, if the opportunity presents itself, maybe keep an eye out. That's all I'm asking. Good enough for me. Well, I guess I could give you these. Just keep this between us, okay? I'm not really supposed to be handing out fusion cells. Okay, fine. Here you go. Like I said before, though, keep this between us. I wish I could, but the rules are pretty strict when it comes to allocating resources. Great! Can't wait to get a look at them. I guess you took a pretty big risk to bring me these. I hope I wasn't asking too much of you. I really appreciate your help with this. Those Brotherhood of Steel guys are pretty tough. Be careful out there. I'd love to get my hands on one of those Brotherhood vertebrates someday. I'd still love to get my hands on more of those Brotherhood blueprints. You said you were busy before, but how about now? Oh, okay. Never mind then. Father and I used to have long talks every week over dinner. I'm going to miss those conversations. Once you've acclimated to your new role, we should meet to discuss policy updates. Father and I used to have long talks every week over dinner. I'm going to miss those conversations. No! Given all parties present? Excuse me, but, sir, are you sure this is, the proper time to be discussing that? Dr. Fillmore, did you get the requests I sent over? Father and I used to have long talks every week over dinner. I'm going to miss those conversations. Once you've acclimated to your new role, we should meet to discuss policy updates. A little busy right now. That's what I thought. He's a good kid, but I'd appreciate it if he didn't bother you at work. We don't need any more distractions. Surplus power should translate to increased efficiency and productivity. We'll need to update our safety procedures for the new reactor. As long as you respect our rules and policies, you might just succeed as our next director. We all know why the Brotherhood is even in the Commonwealth to begin with. Father has always been a little unpredictable. I suppose his choice of a successor shouldn't surprise me. Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated. I saw you speaking with that Brendan Volkert earlier. What did he want?